Hi guys, we're going to take this Easter egg that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take this that I got at the Dollar Tree too, one of their tins, and I'm going to trace it out, and we're going to make a really cute little tin bunny out of this. Then I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to move it to the side here in a little bit because I want to save some of that tin for his ears. And once I get that done, I'll take a marker and just trace around it, and then I'll end up cutting it out. But this comes out so cute, you guys. And I'm just going to cut around it. Once I get it cut out, I want to make sure I have plenty of it. I pray I do. Which it does. It covers great. I'm not going to glue, when I go to glue this down, I'm not going to glue the top part of the egg where it's pointed. I'm not going to glue a big portion of that. And you'll see here in a little bit why I'm not going to do that. And you just put your E6000 on there, and that's plenty. Don't worry about if you get the sticky part of it or not when you pull that off, because you know the E6000 is going to hold it for us. Then we're just going to place that down, and again, like I said, we're not going to seal the top part. Press it down, make sure it sticks. Then I'm going to take some chalk paint, and I'm going to paint it white. And I'm going to go two different directions. And I don't really care if I get it super, super good, because I kind of want the tin to kind of come through, but I want to hit the raised parts really well. So I'm going to go both ways, this way, and then I'll end up going up and down, just to make sure I hit those raised parts really good. Like I said, this is a project anybody can do, young, old. I try to keep things simple for everybody can do. Sometimes I get a little difficult, but usually try to keep it pretty simple. And I try to do something a little different than most people do on here, because you see so many of the same repeats. So then you're just going to go, like I said, up and down, still just trying to hit them high spots. And then I'm going to take some fine grit sandpaper, 220, and I'm going to hit those high spots just to kind of give it a distressed look. This is after the paint's dried. And then once that's done, I'm going to end up taking a couple, I'll cut out the ears here in a little bit. You'll see where I'll cut these ears out. And I just kind of drew them on there that I kind of thought looked like bunny ears. And we'll get those all cut out. Once they're cut out, I'm going to do the same thing with them. I'm going to try to hit the high spots with the white and just get them painted good. And once this dries, I'm going to take some I forget what it is, pink from Apple Barrel. I think it's chamomile pink, or there it is. It tells us what it is. You don't have to do pink. I painted, these are going to be my feet. I painted them pink, but you can paint them white. If your bunny's going to be gray, paint them gray, whatever you want to do. It's your masterpiece. Okay, then I'm going to show you here where I bought some felt. Oh, I'm going to go back over with that paint, and I'm going to highlight the areas on here that are raised. Some of them I get a little bit too much paint on it, so you'll see where I'll go over it with some sandpaper just to kind of sand some of that off. But you know, the bunny's got to have a little pink in his ears, or hers. And you want to do this in more on a dry brush than more of a wet brush. And if you feel you got too much somewhere, you know, like I said, just sand it off. Once you get it where you want it, set it aside, because now we're going to work on the feet. I did 1 foot ahead of time to show you what it's going to look like. I took this felt ribbon I got from the Dollar Tree, and you're just going to cut a pretty good size piece off, and you're going to fold it over. Do not cut the fold, just cut around in a wavy kind of cut motion so you can make like looks like a pad, you know, foot pad. Once you get that done, you're going to open it up, and I went in and tweaked it a little bit, but then you're going to place it down on there, and where the hole on the egg is, I told you not to worry about that. Don't, because we're going to cover that up with one of the little toes. You'll just place it there, and you'll make 3 little toes and glue this all down with Fabri-Tac is what I did, Beacon Fabri-Tac, or you can hot glue it down. Now where I told you to leave that open is where we're going to end up placing the ears. I did use E6000, but I also used some hot glue that I didn't film me doing. So I did want you to know that, because you probably will want to do that as well. Just because we're still going to be working on the bunny, we want it to hold the ears and not fall out until the E6000 sets up. And then I'm going to just place the feet to see where I might want them to be. Take my E6000, place them. This is so easy, guys. I try to make, like I said, everything easy for everybody can do. A great project to do with your children, really. And then I'm going to take this ribbon, and I'm going to take that little strip ribbon, the darker pink one, and I'm going to place it in the middle of this larger strip, just to kind of give it a little more to it, pizzazz it up a little. Then I'll end up taking my Beacon Fabri-Tac and putting it down. Once I make sure I got it placed where I really want it to be, then I'm going to put that down and place that right over the top. Then we're going to end up placing that on the bunny where I position it where I want it. I'm going to flip it over, and the first part where I put the glue down the first part of the ribbon, it doesn't have to be tight. And I'm going to take my hot glue and just go over the top and make sure it seals down good. Now the second one, you're going to want to pull a little bit tighter so it makes it straighter in the front so you don't have any puckering. You just pull it a little tighter and bring that over. So far he's looking cute. I did make a bow, you guys, and I thought I was filming, but I didn't. But it's just a simple regular bow. And I just took a sheer bow, and then I took some of that middle ribbon and I put it in there and put it between the ears just to give it a cuteness. And then I thought, wait a minute, we're not done. We got to throw something else on there. So I thought I would put these little glitter balls that you can get at the Dollar Tree and just place them over there to give it a little sparkle. That's it, guys. See how simple that was? And like I said, you can put it in a picture stand, set it on your mantle, desk, coffee table, coffee bar. Thank you, guys. Happy Easter.